Hopefully that's how I intro my stream. I'd be very impressed if it was. Just gonna wait a go. So I'm streaming. We are live. We ready to go. Stream looks okay. I'll quickly skim through. Eventually I'll get like confident with my streams and be like, yeah, it's fine, it's all working. But until then, I won't. So yes, if you've read the title, if I believe it is still the same title. What's up, Zebras dude? How's things going? And yeah, if you have read the title, if you've seen me on Twitter tweeting, if not, go and check out my Twitter. I'll very quickly link it. And if you are watching live, if you're watching afterwards on YouTube, hello. Obviously I'm streaming this live. If you can't watch it live, don't matter. It's all good. I'm not going to be I'm not annoyed if you don't see it. It's just when things, if you can watch it live, you can watch it live. If not, then well, nothing too bad there. But if you have if you're not following me on Twitter and you want to know when I do go, no problem, Gethin, you don't have to stay that long. But yeah, if you don't know, there is my Twitter. I posted it in the chat. Basically, I'll tweet when I go live. I've tweeted. And yeah, it's going to be a relatively long stream, I believe. I'm not sure actually how long it's going to be. We got this whole month to get through. But because I'm streaming, it might not be perfect. I might only stream like 4 or 5 games. I might only stream 2 or 3 games. It all depends on how my computer is and how I am, basically. Because, you know, I've got stuff to do. And obviously people in chat have got stuff to do. But we've got Zebras and Geffen here again. The 2 Musketeers, I'm going to call them now. But if you've seen the title, it's going to be World Cup chat, as well as talking about transfers. So, has it not updated to 54? It should have updated to 54. I'm not sure if it's updating properly. If the title still says 54, I'm not sure why. Sorry, if the title still says 53, I'm not sure why. It should say 54, but unless it's taking it directly from this, in which case it actually might have done. So if you give me uno secondo, I'm just going to quickly try and sort it. So this is like the best part. Right, I should have updated now. I mean, it probably could be on my end. I'm trying to figure out. Again, this is the first like 2-3 weeks of this is me testing out streams to see how well I will do and stuff. But yeah, it's just troubleshooting as well. Anyway, we're going to get into this episode. Like I said, I'm going to talk about transfer rumours. I'm going to talk about all this stuff as well, confirmed transfers, and just the World Cup in general. So if you have anything to say about it in the comments in the video afterwards, then go ahead and I'll try to respond as many comments as possible. If not, then yeah, hopefully we'll just talk about some shit. But anyway, Harrison Mitchell wants to go out on loan. I understand that. I don't really give a shit about it though. It's updated, sweet. Right, right. Let's just go through this very quickly. Youth stuff. Oscar. Oh my god, just like, see, that's the kind of people I want. Tyler Richardson, good player, 74 to 94. Lance Moore, again, good potential, not a bad overall. Actually, Sean, man, your overall was there, but your potential is not. Jay Mason, we'll keep an eye on him, but yeah, nothing too great there. On to Robinson, very quickly, 79 to 93, that is an awesome potential. Keep an eye on Rodolfo Ponce, still looking good. As is Fabio Diaz, as is Gil Hurtado, and Benito Aneas. New guys are looking a bit shit, actually. Well, good new scouting people there. So we're going to get into this first match against Chelsea. I'm going to hopefully get into games a lot quicker, and I'm actually going to use my second team for this one because it is going to be it is a Carabao Cup match, and I always use my second team for Carabao Cup games, and then we'll do the rest of the games. I think I'm aiming to do 4 games this episode. If I do less, I do less. If I do more, I do more. Yeah, let's get into this match against Chelsea. My main team, the team I support fully, if that makes sense. I do support Wigan. I want them to do well, but you know, you've got to. You can't let area decide on who you support. I mean, even with national teams, I suppose you can do that, but that's a whole different thing. The game settings, just going to double show you that everything is as it should be. I've not turned injury frequency and all that down. I was about to, but nah, I kind of forgot about it. Plus, it kind of makes it a bit more realistic and fun. And right, let's go ahead and get this match underway. Right, so checking out the thoughts on thoughts on the final yesterday for the World Cup, because I am streaming this. If you don't know, I've streamed this live on Monday. I started at about 10:45 UK time. I start it's going to be between 10 and 11 o'clock most days. That's when I'll start streaming. But yeah, it's going to be thoughts on the World Cup in general and also the final, and who you think should have won it, the refereeing decisions and all that stuff. Basically, it's going to be good. His name is Moore. Get him in and make him English captain with the number 6. You might have to give me more information than that, dude. Unless it's Liam Moore. Then I might know who he is. But yeah, so I like doing these episodes now. You've probably seen the thumbnail is a bit updated, hopefully. Kind of more of a podcast style thing where I just talk about football in general. I like doing that. I like it. And hopefully what will happen is when FIFA... What is it? Hold on. I'm trying to get a pot shot away, can't it? World Cup winner now. I remember that. But when FIFA 19 comes out, it's going to be just all live career mode and hopefully a lot more of them, as I do a shot in a banger that is well wide. Zebras, completely understandable if you didn't watch it. Or Liam Moore, the youth guys, fair enough. Yeah, but understandable you didn't watch it. You live in Australia, it was on very late at night for you. So yeah, understandable if you didn't watch it. But basically, I think the best team in the end won. Terrible shot. Number 19 got it. I think the best team won in the end of the day. At the end of the day, I can't speak. France just played 10 times better. That's a foul by Dunk, a former player. The referees give it as well. But yeah, I think France were the best team. They deserve winning in my eyes. Just they had the better tournament in general. Ooh, just wide after the block from Morata. But I don't think Croatia deserved the score for the defeat. Clark Salter just heads that over. They were unlucky in some aspects of the game. You know, the penalty people can say was a bit unlucky, the free kick in the first place, but let's say the referee didn't have the best of games, but I think he got the penalty right. I know people say, oh, it was too close from, was it Matuidi who got the flick on and Perisic handballed it? To be honest, I don't think it was. I think that Matuidi's touch was very small. It didn't really affect the ball that much. So, you know, Perisic had time to get his hand out of the way. He didn't. And in the end, he stopped a chance, really. So, I think it was a penalty. So, that's my thoughts anyway. But I think France deserved winning it. But again, Croatia deserved better. But they didn't really test Lloris that much. And the one time they did put him under pressure, he massively fucked up against it was Mandzukic who got another goal in the World Cup. So he's had a good World Cup. Obviously scored an own goal as well. But he messed up massively, Lloris, and they just didn't put enough pressure on goal for me. And that is, I think, why in the end they didn't win. They didn't put enough pressure on Lloris, who seemed a bit shaky after that mistake, obviously. Even before that, he didn't look super confident after having what can only be said was a great World Cup. What's up, Jean? Oh my god, Gerside, is it? Jean? I'm probably butchered your name, but what's up, dude? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream, dude. Nice to see more people coming in, and hopefully this will become a regular thing, me streaming, and you guys joining in, giving your opinions, and me just talking bollocks for about 2 hours, and Delgado Serna has a terrible header. Yeah, I think it was a handball. It was a handball. People gave the referee shit. VAR got used. I think everyone's going to disagree. It's like almost 50-50 on like people's opinions. So, yeah. Will Grigg to West Ham? No. I mean, I can't see it working out. I mean, West Ham do kind of need a striker, but they can do better than Will Grigg. The money they're spending West Ham, I think they could probably get somebody like I'm trying to think actually somebody West Ham could buy. Like, you don't want to buy a former striker from the Premier League because that's not great. That's not a foul either, ref. I'm pretty sure I got... You're going to give me a yellow card for this? Am I actually going to get a yellow card for this? This is like the World Cup final, this. Yellow card for nothing. Shocking. I mean, France got too many yellow cards, for that referee was just a bit bleh. And, you know, people... English fans defended Croatia winning, well, in that penalty a lot. Because England wanted to get beat by the best team in the World Cup. That's the only reason a lot of English fans are saying Croatia deserved to win it. But you see the neutrals or the people who don't hold... You know, it's just, no, it was a well-deserved win from France. And we're 1-0 up, Delgado son. But yeah, I think it was a well-deserved win from France. They deserved to win the World Cup. But asking you guys in the stream now, and also in the comments afterwards, what was your... Was this your favourite World Cup? Now the World Cup's over, and we can properly talk about it. Which was your favourite World Cup, and why? Like, which year? Why was it your favourite? And also, which you think was, like, your least favourite World Cup? And while you guys are thinking about that and all that stuff, I'll tell you mine. So my favourite World Cup... Yeah, I said Hernandez, yeah, like, actually, not even a bad shout there by Jean Gerside, saying... I'll stop saying people's full names, so Jean or Jean, I'm going to call you Jean. Yeah, West Ham last season, Hernandez, he didn't play terribly, but you can't say he needed to adjust to the league, because he's played in the Premier League before, obviously with United, and was a great goal poacher, but for some reason at West Ham didn't work out. Their best player was Arnautovic, and he kind of wasn't a new... He was a new signing and kind of new because he played as a striker instead of a winger. And by far, that's the person West Ham need to keep hold of the most. I could see potentially big sides coming in for him. When I say big sides, I mean teams like top 10 and, you know, maybe some foreign teams. That's a fucking foul on earth. But yeah, for me, the best World Cup has been this one for me, but I am a bit biased in the fact that I went to watch it. I went to Russia, watched the World Cup. So obviously I'm going to like it more. And for me, it was, oh my god, fuck you, Morata. You never did that for Chelsea. Although you might be going, we don't know. But I'll talk about transfer rumours a bit later on. But for the first, like, 20 minutes, I want to talk about the World Cup. I might bring it back up later. But yeah, for me, this was the best World Cup. I enjoyed it massively. It was... full of twists. There was only 1-0 game. People saying this World Cup was boring because, like, no. The people who say this World Cup was boring are kids. And the kids always want goals. Like, oh, Messi and Ronaldo didn't do really well. They didn't play all the way through. Yeah, because they're shit. They're not as good as they used to be anymore. That just comes with age. I think Ronaldo still is a great player. But I think Messi kind of proves that he's only great for Barcelona. And that's because what people don't... Well, the people do say about Messi, but they don't mention it all the time, is that he walks around a hell of a lot. That's a foul. Ref? Are you serious? But Messi walks around a hell of a lot in a game of football. He doesn't run around a lot like Ronaldo does. He's always bombing down the wings, and when he's up front, he's always just trying to get on the end of crosses and all that shit. Messi doesn't do that. Messi walks around for about 10-15 minutes if he sides on the defensive. And then, I don't know, he just kind of gives up, and then it's like, oh well, he gets the ball, done something good, everyone thinks he's amazing. It's like, no, you've got to try all game. Messi don't do that, Ronaldo does. And Gethin saying that Euro 2016 the best tournament of all time. Now I'm trying to wonder why Gethin, a Welsh fan, is trying to... I just don't know why he thinks that Wales... Oh, sorry, that Euro 2016 was any good. Zebra's favourite World Cup moment is when Tim Cahill scored a screamer against Netherlands. I think I remember that. I think I remember it. I'm not 100% sure, but if not, I will... Oh, fucking... Hold on a minute. Wow, that was shocking defending. Words. I'll very quickly try and read this. Jean said that 2018 was probably favourite World Cup because at least we had hope in winning it from England's point of view. And 2014 worst England group stages, dark times. Like, that is for English fans, they would love this World Cup because England have done well, and in most people's lifetimes, it's the best they've done in a World Cup, or like at least looked good. But for me, a lot of England fans look over certain stuff. I'll talk about England in more depth a bit later on. But at the moment, thank you, Morata, for showing how shit you are. But, yeah. England, I think, were very overhyped. Yet, some players got away with playing absolutely terrible because the pundits just... A lot of fans don't have their own opinion. And when the pundits say something, they're like, yes, I 100% agree. Like, I don't give a shit if people disagree with me. I've got my own opinion. I also can't defend for shit. Ref's not give that as a foul. I thought it was. Not going to get that. The banger. Kante. When did he yellow? I don't remember Kante getting a yellow card. Little dink clear. But, yeah. I was about to say, oh, yeah. Welsh. I don't... Why did Welsh fan like the Euro 2016? Very strange. I think that was good for Wales. And all the... no problem, Gethin. You can go now. You've fulfilled your obligation of... It's your fault that, Gethin. It's your fault that. See you next time, Gethin. That's your fault. We conceded a goal because I was reading your comment. Fuck. That's his first proper shot on target and it goes in. That's Morata though. I've been calling him all fucking stream, so obviously he's going to score a goal. Bad defending. And that there. I still don't know how he gets a shot away. What the hell was Clark Salter, was it? He fell down like a sack of shit doing? Very weird. But yeah, we conceded a goal. Well, it's a Carabao Cup. If I get knocked out in the quarter-final stages against Chelsea, I'm not too fussed. At the end of the day, I'm playing my second team. So, I don't really care if I get knocked out. But yeah, see you, Geffin. Thank you for having a look at the stream and stuff. Vidal Preu. Oh, the pot! Oof, almost a goal. So yeah. We'll get back to World Cup in a bit, but for now I want to talk about some transfer rumours. I want to keep it relatively fresh and just change subjects quite a bit. Zebras has kind of made me want to do that because he has said in a comment, or what do I actually call it? Is it just in chat? He said in chat that Juventus want to sign Morata, or re-sign should I say, because he's been there, what, twice now, I think. Once on loan, once permanently, and I'm just defending like crap and bam, it helps me. And yeah, but apparently Juventus are willing to sign Morata and trade Higuain. Now, I've heard that a lot. Chelsea have been interested in Higuain for about 7 years. That's what it feels like anyway, at least 4 years. But I would love Gonzalo Higuain at Chelsea. He's the kind of striker that we miss. Now, we've got somebody like Giroud, who I think is a good striker. I kind of always liked Giroud, even though he was at Arsenal. I always said he's a good striker, and when he came to Chelsea, I thought that's not too bad. A bit annoyed that we loaned out Batshuayi, but I think next season Chelsea need to play. They need to have, if they bring in Higuain, him and Giroud need to rotate, and we need to get game time for both of them. And then Batshuayi needs to be a player who can he can play like just behind the striker. I think Batshuayi, I don't think he'll mind that. But Higuain joining will be good as long as we don't sell. As long as we don't sell Kante, I'm happy. Courtois leaving, I don't really care about. We can bring in better replacements. Kasper Schmeichel has been mentioned. Also for Chelsea, thing has been mentioned. Jack Butland for Chelsea. I won't mind either of them too. Maybe not. I won't. They'll be starting keepers, definitely, because they're good keepers. Just because they played for Stoke and Leicester don't mean they are bad keepers. I mean, Christ, Kasper Schmeichel is a Premier League winner. And for Denmark, he was fantastic. He doesn't make mistakes often, Schmeichel. Yeah, he's not the tallest keeper, but I think with the back five in front of him, he'll be quality. As I'm trying to feed through, Vidal Preu here. Shot and goal, that was terrible. Shocking. But now that Chelsea have got the manager situation sorted out, the last time I was recording this, it was kind of confirmed that Conte was leaving. Like oh, Conte is going to leave, but it wasn't like 100%. Now it is 100%. Conte's left. Sarri is now in charge. We've got Jorginho joining Chelsea, who I think will be good, but it seems that Willian's going, which I wouldn't trade Jorginho for Willian, especially with this new manager coming in. And for all Chelsea players now, if they want to leave, it proves they don't really give a shit about Chelsea, because you got a new manager. You got a new manager in. He might give you more game time. You've got to give at least one season for this manager. And if after that time he's not playing you or you're not happy, then fair enough, leave. But you've got to give a new manager a chance. And I might just feed in Delgado Cerna here, and he's put it wide. Ha 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 ha. I suck. I actually suck. But yeah, I don't know where Jorginho is going to fit in the squad unless we sell Willian or Hazard, and he'll replace one of them two, which, again, I don't want. I like Hazard. I want to see him stay. But Hazard's one of them people who is... He's never going to force a move through, I don't think. I could be wrong. Behind the scenes, he could be wanting to force a move through. But behind the scenes, well, sorry, in the cameras and all that stuff, and in the public, he just says, I would like to go to Real Madrid, yes, but I'm contracted at Chelsea. But he's not enjoying his football, I wouldn't say. He's not loving it. Because obviously he's not winning everything every season, but I think he's happy. He's happy playing football week in, week out, being the best player in the team, or the first name on the team sheet anyway. But it'd be interesting to see what happens with Jorginho, where he fits in. Is he going to be another Salah or Cuadrado, where he just doesn't do well, we don't give him game time? Although I think Sarri will give him game time, and then he'll just go somewhere else, like back to a foreign league, and then come back and do something. Oh wow, amazing at a different... I'm out the Carabao Cup. I'm annoyed. I'm out the Carabao Cup. They've had 2 shots on target and scored 2 goals. What is it with me and streaming? I get fucked over massively because that is a fantastic ball through, don't get me wrong, but who's marking Hazard? Shock, man. Talk about Hazard and he scores a goal past me. Well, we're out the Carabao Cup. Don't deserve to be. I don't think I've tested. I've had loads of shots wide though. Just my strikers ain't been good enough today. When Chelsea's main team beat our second team. That's the only thing I can say. Unless Massey can pull something out his arse now. Over the top to Couto Patrao. Control wasn't bad. Across goal, saved by Couto. I'll get into some more transfers in a second. I just want to finish off this game first while I've got a chance. Nah, I don't. Clerks all heads it over. See, chances like that, we need to score them, and we can't. We're at the Carabao Cup, that's another loss. I think streaming, I've lost 2 games. And you can see from the stats, I don't really deserve to. I deserve to be winning these matches, but I don't. Right, on to transfer stuff. 1 second. Ugh. Take a quick drink as well, because for some reason, my throat is fucked. Oh, I had a fucking... I better say, it's actually not too bad I'm going out, because Colchester went out, so it's Arsenal through, Spurs through, and Stoke. I would have lost against probably Spurs or Arsenal, so not too fussed about that. But yeah, transfer news. And I'm going to scroll back up my chat to see if I missed anything. Right, so the first one was Zebra saying Shaqiri to Liverpool, and we'll talk about that for a second. Shaqiri to Liverpool, 100% brilliant signing, because Shaqiri is a brilliant player. I mean, he's probably one of the better, he probably was Stoke's best player, or at least up there anyway, and joining Liverpool to be back up to Salah and potentially Mane, it's a fantastic signing. How much was it? £15 million. £15 million for Shaqiri. Oh, Taylor Lewis isn't leaving. A transfer offer for Osadibe, but yeah, I think whoever got Shaqiri would have had a brilliant... It would have been a brilliant thing, because for £15 million nowadays, that is fantastic for a good player like Shaqiri, who's only 26, I believe. It's a good signing from them. Also, Leno has gone to Arsenal for £25 million, another good signing. Emery's come in and actually done some pretty good business at Arsenal. He's told Jack Wilshere, you're not the main man, fuck off. And Jack Wilshere's been like, alright, shit, I'm not going to play week in, week out, I'm not going to play for you. And he's joined West Ham now, hasn't he? So, good for West Ham getting a player in, but he's a bit injury prone. As long as you're not paying him too much, it's not too bad. And, but yeah, Leno, I think, is a good signing. Felipe Anderson joining West Ham, £42 million. That is a lot of money for a left winger. I believe he's a left winger anyway. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I think Felipe Anderson might be a flop. Just, maybe Jorginho and Anderson are the ones at the moment who could be the biggest flops. But we'll find out. I'm playing this game against Derby now as well in the episode, just in case you care. And, yeah, I don't know. Zebras has said that maybe Liverpool had paid too much. He could have gone for 10. Meh. 10 million, I mean, you can't come over like £5 million in like the market nowadays. You seen Ronaldo join Juventus for about 100 and whatever million it was, or 88 million. Not bad at all. Not bad at all to get a person like Shaqiri for such little amount of money. So you can't complain like that. Well, you can't complain about spending £5 million extra. And Wilshire's getting paid £80,000 a week. Fucking hell. I don't think he's worth that much anymore, but again, it's modern football. People get paid well too much money for doing something not so good. Taking a quick drink. But yeah, other transfer news and discussions. The main thing I want to talk about is who is going to replace Ronaldo. What's going to happen with Real Madrid? So in the comments and also the chat, who would you get in to replace Ronaldo? Like, and it doesn't even have to be realistically because it's Real Madrid. 3 times Champions League winners in the last 3 seasons. They can attract any player. They've got the money. We all know that. And the only problem for maybe joining Real Madrid is you won't join a team who wins the league. But I would happily sacrifice winning the league for winning the Champions League. 100%. But yeah, let me know who do you think Real Madrid will replace. Well, who will get in. My God, I cannot speak. Who do you think Real Madrid will get in to replace Ronaldo? And also, do you think they'll keep Benzema? Do you think they will try and build a squad around somebody else? Do you think they'll keep Ramos? Do you think they'll, you know, all these names? Oh my God, I'm just playing shite at the moment though. I can't lose against Derby. That's my biggest thing. If I lose against Derby, I'm going to draw. I'll be ashamed. I need like a big win. Alright, Isaac, you are onside, mate. Don't be a bad touch. That wasn't too bad. Isaac in. Oh my God, I took it too far. Curson. Scott Curson. All people saved it. Wow, 10 people watching. Damn. So everyone's going about the replacements for Ronaldo at the moment. People saying Mbappe, Zebras, Gerside. Well, Gerside, wow, I've gone from like first name to last name. Gene saying replacement for Ronaldo, Neymar, maybe, or Mbappe. And people saying Mbappe, but not realistic. Maybe Neymar. I think them are the biggest targets. Isaac, you shithead. I think them are the biggest targets for Real Madrid, if I can get my words out. It's them two, Neymar, Mbappe, or Hazard. But with all this stuff going on with PSG, with all the what is it, the transfer fair play thing, I don't think they'll be able to sign Mbappe properly, because if they do, it's just too much money for him. But also at the same time, you've got people like what's his face? Oh my God, Kante potentially going to PSG. But how can PSG afford that with financial fair play? I don't think they can. Then people saying, oh, you're offside. They're not saying that. There's people saying that Kante might go to Barcelona. I don't know. I think Kante he's happy playing football wherever. So yeah, Zebra's saying Neymar knows the league, which is true. He does know the league, but I think for Neymar, he won't go because he is potentially going to be the biggest name. Well, he pretty much is the biggest name right now in French football. So for him, if he left at the moment... Oh, God, fuck off, Derby. If he left, I think it'd be strange for him, considering he just left Barcelona like last season. But at the same time, who knows, he might want to try and prove himself at Real Madrid. I mean, Barcelona fans would hate him if he did that, 100%, but I don't think he really cares what fans think of him. And we all saw that in the World Cup with his diving. And people can say what they want, it's just diving. He's pathetic what he does. He's a great football player, doesn't show it though. When he starts diving and rolling around like a bitch. Side ball. Kante is happy riding a bike. Fuck me, I can't even speak. Riding a bank. He's pretty much riding a bank anyway, because he's won the World Cup now. He's going to earn a shit ton of money wherever he goes. If he stays at Chelsea, they will give him a massive pay rise, and I don't think he really cares about money. He's just one of them people who wants to play football and win stuff, so he's like an ideal player. That's a role model for like youngsters at the moment. Not Neymar, not Ronaldo, not Messi, Kante. Play football, enjoy it, and just have fun. And be amazing. One of the best central midfielders in the Premier League anyway at the moment, probably the last 10 years. We got Isaac on the ball now though. Just going to very quickly shut up and try and get a goal. Oh, fuck me. Try is the keyword. What do you think how will Juventus starting 11 look like next season? So Matt's asked about the starting 11 for Juventus next season. To be honest, I'm not sure, because apparently Alexandro was going to join United for like 50 odd million. I don't think that's gone through, or it's still being talked about. But if you're Sandro now, do you want to leave Juventus? With Ronaldo joining, do you want to leave? Higuain might leave because of Ronaldo coming in. It's like, well, I'm going to lose a bit of the spotlight. I'm not going to be the main guy. I'm not going to be the first person on the team sheet anymore. That's a foul on Chaplin. The referee's not give it because he's a massive wankstein. I don't know. I think Juventus starting 11 will all depend on... It will all depend on who goes next. Because realistically, they should sell a striker, because they've brought in Ronaldo, who's now a striker. You need to get rid of one of your strikers. But if you're looking at bringing in Morata for Higuain, are you going to play Morata up front with Ronaldo? Are you going to play Ronaldo out wide? And you got Dybala, who's also at the club, so you need to keep an eye on him. Mandzukic, I believe, is still at Juventus. So what's going to happen to him? He's just got to the final of the World Cup and scored quite a few goals along the way. So you've got to keep an eye on him as well. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens with Juventus. Oh, Curson. How is Scott Curson pulling off any save? Piss. Kante transfer worth is 100 million, while Mbappe's is 150 million. I understand that in some essence, because Mbappe is younger and he's proving it at the moment wherever he plays. But at the same time, Kante is 100% proven at the moment. No one can say Kante is not a good football player at all. He's won the league with Leicester. He's won the World Cup with France. He got to the finals of the Euros with France, and he's also won the league with Chelsea and the FA Cup. He's won a lot of stuff. Maybe the only place he hasn't proven himself is the Champions League and stuff, and the Europa League, but I don't know. I think he, given a chance, will dominate any league he plays in. I mean, you do not want to play against Kante. As a person who played as an attacking player when I did play football, not professionally obviously, because I'm not that good, but I would hate to play against somebody like Kante. Somebody who's always there, nipping at your heels, tackling you every 5 seconds. You don't want it. You want somebody like Shelby. Somebody who you know on the other team can pick out a great pass, but at the same time, he won't defend you properly. He's a bit lazy at times. I also won't want to play against this guy, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, because when you can run from your own box and score a goal like that on FIFA, you can probably do well in real life. But Loftus-Cheek, by the way, he's one Chelsea need to keep as well. Transfer rumour-wise, he's a big transfer target, I believe, for a lot of clubs at the moment. Like mid-Premier League clubs, because... Did you see him for England? Most underrated player for England. Only played a few games, didn't get the minutes. Instead, Ali and Sterling got him instead. And we all know how shit Raheem Sterling was in that World Cup. Ali had like a 6 out of, maybe a 5 out of 10 competition. And that's me saying that in a nice way. If I was being honest, I would have said 3 out of 10. Sterling had a 1 out of 10 performance. Sterling did absolutely fuck all. It was shit. But you've got to give Loftus-Cheek a chance at Chelsea and for England. I mean, against Belgium, he was the only person who looked bothered in the fucking team. Kane gave up. And if Kane actually moved a couple of times for a few of the crosses Loftus-Cheek put in, England could have got a few goals. And I'm 100% standing by that remark. Loftus-Cheek was by far England's best player in that Belgium match. People saying Pickford played dead good. I'm sorry, but he didn't. He played okay. He made the saves you want him to make. Oh God, just literally fuck off, Scott Curson. I know Wigan, you're a Wigan, ex-Wigan player, and I like you for that, but you got to stop saving this shit. Aaron Moy to West Ham, says at Zebras, that would be a good signing for West Ham. Although at the same time, do you really need any more midfielders with Wilshere coming in? Are you gonna? That was a terrible shot by me before the guys who have just seen it now. That's shocking. Would West Ham need another midfielder like Moy when you've got Wilshere, when you've got Noble, when you've got Kiate and the other guy's name, Obiang? I don't think you need any more central midfielders, but if you got rid of Obiang or Kiate and brought in Aaron Moy, fair enough. That would make a bit of sense. But who would you get rid of, Kiate or Obiang? That's the big question. Any other transfer talk or rumours? People... Oh, well, never mind, Van Bergen just scored a goal. But this guy, in real life, I'm actually going to keep an eye... Oh, that's what I'm actually going to do, as when I do finish off this Wigan Career Mode, once the transfer windows have closed and stuff. What's up, Arctic Assassin 69? I'm going to call you... Arctic? I'll call you Arctic, if you don't mind. How you doing, dude? Zebra's saying Wilshere will play the cam. I suppose so, but what about Antonio? What about Arnautovic, Hernandez? I bet it's Andy Carroll, but I'm just going to be realistic. We all know Andy Carroll's probably going to leave West Ham. Although he didn't play too bad at the end of last season. He's just a bit too injury prone. But yeah, I suppose you can play Wilshere as a central attacking midfielder. Be interesting to see how he works there. I suppose you could even play Aaron Moy as an attacking midfielder. We all know what kind of shooting ability he's got, because some of the goals he scored for Huddersfield were quite good, actually. I remember that one where he took on a player and just outside, well, inside of his foot. Oh, sorry, inside of his foot, curled inside the top corner, pretty much. Beautiful finish. Force cements with a good tackle. Do I like Mo Salah? Now, this is an interesting question. I'm glad that Arctic has actually asked that, because I've got a story. This is like a bit of story time at the moment. We'll do a bit of story time. Tanamojo, whatever it is. I need Idol to come over to me and fucking ask me to say, you know the word. I'm not going to say it yet, although I don't give a shit about saying it. But, anyway. I am a Chelsea fan if you don't know, and I like Salah at Chelsea. Man never got given a chance. Absolutely nothing. You know what Mourinho's like. He doesn't give certain players a chance. I mean, United fans will know that now with Rashford and Martial. And yet you see people like Fellaini play week in, week out. That was very similar to Chelsea when they played Mikel week in, week out. And as a sub, and it was like, what the fuck? We've got Salah on the bench, we've got Cuadrado on the bench. Schürrle at times. It's like, why are you not playing them? Why are you playing Essien? You dick. But yeah, so that was Salah. He left Chelsea. I still liked him. I still liked Salah when he left Chelsea. I didn't hold anything against him. He joined Liverpool and I hated him. Because, that's what you do. Ex-player joins a Premier League club who you're going to be playing against. Potential rivals, and yeah, they were this season. Oh, Scott Kerson. How is Scott Kerson good at football? Especially in this save. We're fucking into the 5th season. Scott Kerson's probably into his 40s at this point. What was Acosta doing? What an idiot. Making up for it now, though. But yeah, I'm Mo Salah. It was a Wigan versus Liverpool. If you probably went to that game, I was there. Wigan-Liverpool, last season, friendly match. 1-1, I believe it finished. I think Gilby scored his last goal for Wigan before joining MK Dons. And I can't remember who scored for Liverpool. It might have been Henderson. I could be wrong. But, story time with backs. Story time with backs. But yeah, I was watching that match, and I was watching with a few mates, and every time Salah got the ball, I give him shit. I was like, you shit, mate, fuck off, Chelsea reject, all this stuff. And then, to be honest, when I first saw him, I thought, he didn't look that good. Firmino was chubby, like proper fucking Tubbingston, and he looked shit, Firmino. I'll show you the difficulty in a second, Arctic. Basically, I play it on Legendary Plus. It's Legendary with sliders. And I just lost against Chelsea in my last game, because I suck wee-wee. But yeah, just Salah, I give him so much shit. And then he went on and just did like one of the best seasons a player's done. First season, easily the best first season a new signing has done at a club. And he threw... it wasn't that good for, who was it now? Who else Liverpool signed? Liverpool signed a player, I can't remember who it was. Robertson. Robertson got signed as well, I believe, or... It might have been Robertson, yeah. And it made the signing, like, Robertson was a fantastic signing, but no one gave a shit about it because of Salah. So that overshadowed it. But yeah, I don't mind Salah. I think he's a good player. I think, he deserves the praise he's getting at the moment. But for him, it's going to be the most difficult time ever. Ooh. One, does he stay at Liverpool? I mean, yeah, you can sign a new deal and all that stuff, but that doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. If somebody offers £200 million for him, you're going to take it. because you can buy 3 or 4 really good players with that amount of money. But that's a terrible pass. What am I doing? I think that it's going to be interesting for Salah what he does this season. I think he will play well. I think he won't be able to do as good as last season, just because people, like, towards the end of the last season, people found out how he played, he understood his game, knew how to play against him, and he went, I wouldn't say shit, but he didn't play as good as he could have done. And when it was the end of the season, people do give up at that time. But Liverpool side stuff play for, that's why it makes no sense to me. Oh, Chaplin, brilliant goal, 3-0. And yeah, Arctic is Muslim and Egyptian, and I love Salah, so please don't insult him. Don't worry. When I was saying it at the Wigan game, it was more of like a bantery, joking kind of thing. But I think he's a good player. It's all, I don't actually hate many players. I hate Mikel. John Obi Mikel used to play for Chelsea. I hate him because he was just crap. Wasn't his fault, but he kept getting played, and then Conte came in, and that's one thing I'll always love Conte for, not the FA Cup and the Premier League. No. I love him for the fact that he got rid of John Obi Mikel. He came in and went, what the fuck are you doing at this club? Leave this club now. That's why I'll always love Conte. But I don't actually hate any players. Not properly anyway. A few United players down the line, I hated a few United players. I kind of hate Dele Alli at the same time as well. Oh, Loftus-Cheek. I love Loftus-Cheek. Actually, saying that, that'd be a good question. How do you feel about Mahrez signing for City? Asks Christian Bonilla. I'll get to that in a second. But first of all, while I'm answering that question, I'll give you guys a question. Who do you think, if I can remember what I was saying, what was I saying then about Loftus-Cheek? Oh yeah, no, if you had to name 3 or 4 players who you don't like, or who was your like least favourite player? A player you hate, past, present, maybe one you won't like in the future, who knows? But yeah, just name the players you don't like as I get myself a fucking mischance. Weird. What's weird? I said, but yeah, I don't have anything against Salah. But how do I feel about Mahrez signing for... Oh, you think, oh, weird. Mahrez signing for City, yeah, it is a bit weird, but at the same time, he must have a plan. Pep Guardiola, who I've said multiple times, very overrated manager. I think Zebras might remember this from the last stream, and he said it himself. If Guardiola's so good, go and win the league with West Ham. If you're a great manager, do it with a not so great club, as Van Bergen gets a 4th goal. But yeah, who do you like? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Mahrez? Where do you think he'll play? Do you think he will play? Do you think he'll be more used as a sub? Do you think he'll give a shit about being used as a sub? Personally, I think Mahrez playing would be... I mean, who can he replace? Realistically, you've got Sane and Bernardo Silva, who I would start for City because Sterling's not that good. Especially towards the end of the season, people figured him out. He stopped scoring tap-ins. I would play Sane and Bernardo Silva because they've both got something about him, and I cannot go a game without conceding a goal. The game literally gave him a goal. Fucking shit. If I can, why did they give him a goal? I scored in the 90th minute, and the game played on just to give them a goal. It's shocking how FIFA does this. Jean doesn't like Shelby, and you don't know why. I can understand that. The guy, in terms of a person, bit of a dick. Player-wise, attacking anyway, brilliant pass with the ball. Derby had no shots on target yet, scored a goal. This game. Arctic doesn't like Kane, Alvaro Morata and CR7. I understand the Morata one. He doesn't really commit himself to a club. He gets passed around a lot. And Kane, I could understand that. I know people who don't like Kane as well. Personally, even as a Chelsea fan, nothing against him. I mean, like, nothing against him at all, to be honest. And CR7, I didn't like CR7 when he played for United, when he dived a lot, but now I don't mind him. Zebras doesn't like Payet. Please don't curse. Sorry, dude. I'm probably going to swear a bit, Arctic. That's what I do. And people said that in other videos when I've been swearing. I'm not going to change. I will swear, not like 24/7, but I will swear. So I do apologise if you don't like that, but at the same time, that's what my stream is going to be. If it offends you so much that you want to leave, I understand. but I ain't going to change what I do, mate. Sorry about that, but that's who I am. Anyway, yeah, so Zebras doesn't like Payet. I'm guessing it's Dele Alli. If it is, then Zebras were slowly becoming one of my favourite people in the world. Payet, I understand why a West Ham fan does not like Payet, because, yeah, the way he left, but as a player, he's quality. As a person, I think he's a bit of a kid. You don't like him because Salah, makes sense. That is hectic who says that, but yeah, O'Neill, which O'Neill was it? Was it the left back O'Neill that I'm thinking of? It wasn't Luke O'Neill, was it? It was something like that. I could be wrong, Zebras, but let me know which one it was. I think I know who you're on about. I think he played in the Championship or the Premier League or something. My parents won't let me watch it. I'm sorry about that, dude, but I swear quite a bit. Andre Gomez from Christian. Well, from Christian. Actually, yeah, Andre Gomez joined thinking into Valencia and didn't really perform that well after playing at Barcelona. For this match against Villarreal, what am I saving it for? This match against Villarreal, I'm actually going to play my second team. I'm already top of the group, it don't really matter that much. And I'll probably drop Clerk Salter. Andre Gomez, makes sense. If your parents won't let you watch it because I swear, then I do apologise, but it's up to them. To be honest, there's much worse things in the world than swearing. There's like 100,000 things worse than swearing in this world, so yeah, if that's the case, then I'm sorry about that, but I ain't going to change, dude. I like swearing. It's just a word at the end of the day. Just a word. Right. Do we put Stubbs on the bench? I put Stubbs on the... No, wait, I've got to play... What's his face? Big motherfucker. Where is he? Where is he? Is he on the bench already? Oh, he's there, Collins. Yeah. I don't know who to put on the bench. I might put one of the youngsters on. I might put Niemanen on. I'll put Niemanen on the bench instead. There we go. But Collins can be played as a centre-back. Brandon O'Neill, he plays for Sydney FC. Oh, right, I was thinking of the... I was thinking the other O'Neill. Wow, look at Matty's head. I was thinking of, like, maybe was it Luke O'Neill who played for, like, I can't remember who it was, no. He played for, like, Derby or Fulham or some team like that. And he was just, I hated him. He was just so annoying. One of the most annoying players ever. I don't know why, but he always was angry, always did stupid stuff. Yeah, but that's football for you. Brandon O'Neill. Why do you not like Brandon O'Neill, Zebras? Is it because he just plays for a rival, or is it because he's a dirty player? Does he do, like... Is he just a bit of a dick? Is it just one of them people? I guarantee it will be. But yeah, interesting people saying who they hate. There's not many people who, like... I don't think people actually hate Chelsea players. People didn't like... Well, people hated Eto'o because he was just a bit of... He had a personality. Oh, what am I doing? Get off me. Bergeron Perez, well done, mate. Terrible pass afterwards, but well played before it. But people didn't like Eto'o because he had a personality. Like Chelsea fans didn't like him all that much. People didn't like Torres for Chelsea because he was just terrible at Chelsea. How's Delgado Cerna missed that? Ex-West Ham. West Ham it was, wasn't it? Damn. I remember that now. It was West Ham, wasn't it? Luke, oh, thank you very much, Zebra, for reminding me of that. I mean, I'm sorry it's a West Ham player, but he was dirty, wasn't he? If I'm remembering him correctly, he was a dirty player. Good header. No, he couldn't get the header. I should have put Forsmensch on bench, really, shouldn't I? But I'll give him a rest. I'll give my starting players a rest. Again, if I lose this match, I lose this match. I'm not really too bothered. Give my youngsters a chance out there to impress. And give my B team players a chance to do some good stuff as well. Yeah, full of himself, studs up kind of guy. What would you call a classic defender? But I think if he just did like bad tackles, I wouldn't mind him that much. But it's like Joey Burton. Joey Burton was by far one of the worst footballers ever, just for his personality. Just like the way he gets away with so much stuff, and yet he's a manager. You get people who are generally nice players, generally care about football, who don't get a chance being a manager, but Joey Burton does, and that annoys me. Ooh, deflected wide from Indy and die. Is Ronaldo like a 66 overall? I'll actually show you after this match if I remember. I'm actually scouting him because he's retiring at the end of the season. I'm hoping to pick up his regen at some point. Again, I'll probably do this career mode for as long as possible, stream it as many times as possible. I won't be streaming this tomorrow. I might be streaming a different game tomorrow, or just I might not stream at all. My aim is to stream at least once a day, Monday to Friday, different times every week. But I might stream a bit of Monster Hunter tomorrow, I'm not really sure yet. I'll try and just do different games, and sometimes I might try and do like a 4-hour stream, a 5-hour stream, and just do different games during that. Who knows? Who knows? Massey. Oh, Gavin Massey, come on, man. Love Kevin Massey. Pepe when he played for Real Madrid. Yeah, I agree with that as well, Christian. Pepe was just the worst type of player at Real Madrid, and he's not been terrible for Portugal. When I've seen him play, he's like kind of dialed it back a bit, but yeah, at Real Madrid he was just so dirty. Then he kept diving, holding his face when nothing went wrong. That was just disgusting. I hate. There's one thing in football I hate, and that's diving. Now, my favourite player currently is Victor Moses, and he dived in the FA Cup final, not this season, last season. And that annoyed the hell out of me. He got sent off for it as well. And he deserved to be sent off. He did dive. At the time I was like, no, he didn't dive. But he dived. Diving is just such a terrible part of the game. It just sucks. There's not enough punishment for it. It's slowly getting out of the game. And I say slowly, I mean slowly. Oh, but I'll pretty good block from Murillo. But yeah, if I can just choose one thing in the game to get rid of, it'll be diving. Or like, even just overreacting. Because Dele Alli dives a lot, hate him for it. Sterling, oh my god, Sterling. If he actually stayed on his feet a few times, he could score a lot more goals. But he dives a lot for no reason. I don't understand why he does it for. I think he understands he's not good at shooting, so his only chance of getting a goal for the team is if he dives. Zebras is saying Kevin Muscat was a very dirty player. Probably pronounced his name wrong. Didn't even like him, even though he's a coach of the team I follow. Ooh. I understand that though. I've been a Chelsea fan and I had Mourinho at the club, so I understand not liking your coach or somebody who's at your club. And as a Wigan fan as well, last season, wow. Well, not last season. Not the season just gone, the one before that. We had a guy in charge called Warren Joyce, and if you don't know who Warren Joyce is, I would love it if you just researched him. Just Google Warren Joyce, former United youth coach, joined Wigan. Was by far the worst manager I think we've had in history. Well, recent history anyway, like the last 20 years. Gary Caldwell came in, won League One with us, didn't get given a chance in the Championship, and went back down again. But Warren Joyce, the biggest mistake in football was giving him a team to manage. Probably next to him is Owen Coyle, because Owen Coyle managed pretty much every team in the North West, got sacked from every team in the North West, yet somehow still gets jobs. I think he's got up in Scotland now trying to get jobs, and he'll get fired from all them as well because he's just not a good manager. Speaking of managers, who is your least favourite manager of all time? Least favourite manager of all time and the least favourite manager currently? Like, when I say least favourite, I'd say least favourite and who you think the most, like the worst manager is. Worst manager of all time and the one you hate the most. Let's go for that. Manager you hate the most and least favourite. Oh god. Right, remember the ref was absolute crap in the game with Nigeria and Argentina. Nigeria got 2 pens, but the ref wanted to stay in. Yeah, I remember that match. Yeah, I don't like Argentina and Nigeria. I love Nigeria. Love him. Love Nigeria. Got the shirt as well. But again, I like Nigeria because of Moses, because of not because of Mikel. Because of Moses, because of Musa, who I think Musa, by the way, should get a club. Like who actually plays him instead of Leicester, because man's a great player, just doesn't get given chances. But never actually saying that, Mandzukic might leave Real Madrid now. Sorry, might leave Juventus now. Could go to Real Madrid, that'd be a good signing for them, I believe. But I would love to see Mandzukic in the Premier League. I would love to see him at Chelsea. I really would. I've always been a Mario Mandzukic fan. I think he's a great striker, just so big and strong. And yeah, he did want Argentina to stay in. That referee was shocking. Absolutely shocking. I think Argentina got so lucky. Oh, good shot. Good save by Nerman. Argentina had a terrible tournament. They got very lucky in the game against France. They scored, what, a deflected effort? What are you doing, Burke? They scored a deflected effort after Messi hit the ball back in the box. Got an assist for it, even though he was going for a shot. Everyone praised him for it. When that headed Delgado, never mind. Have you given him a free kick? Hey, do you know what? I think I got the referee from the Argentina match. Because he's giving some dodgy decisions and not giving me any free kicks. Honestly, the FIFA refs, they need to be fixed in FIFA 19 because they're shocking. They always give decisions to the scripting argument gets better and better as FIFA goes on. When FIFA first starts, there's barely any scripting. I think it's more down to the fact people get used to the game. When people get used to the game updates it. Well, the FIFA release an update just so people lose matches, but they do it through scripting. It's like, you're not going to tackle us. There's going to be 60 minutes of extra time. If you haven't seen my video yet, go and check it out. It's the I think it's the first episode of my World Cup thing. I actually have 60 minutes of extra time because the game wants to give the other team a goal. It's shocking. What is that? Speaking of shocking, that pass. Oh yeah, Jorge Sampaoli. Sampaoli? Yeah. Yeah, Sampaoli. Actually, saying that, yeah, Mandzukic going to Real Madrid, he would actually have a lot of chemistry with the, obviously you got Modric, Kovacic if he stays, that is. Wouldn't actually be a bad signing, that, actually. That Vida, I think, for Croatia might go off and do some, something else somewhere else. Just going to take a quick drink. I'm also going to read a comment. I can find my drink, there it is. I'm also reading a comment from Jean saying, Jose for both, as in a manager you think is terrible and one you don't like. He's not giving younger players time, I agree with that 100%, and his transfers so for midfielders or strikers, not defenders, where United need to improve. And you can apologise for that rant all you want, you are 100% correct. That's not a rant, that's just you being intelligent. You are a clever person. I 100% agree with you, dude. Mourinho for Chelsea never gave you for chance like Loftus-Cheek, and even players he brought in like Salah, like Cuadrado to name a few. Schürrle got given game time, played really well, then got dropped. It was like, really? Are you stupid? But yeah, Mourinho does not give youngsters a chance. Just Chelsea's youth situation was brought about, I believe, by Mourinho, in the fact that we have so many youth players who just don't get a chance, who should get a chance, but hopefully Loftus-Cheek will be the first to properly break that mould. I suppose Christensen has kind of done it, which I'm happy about. Hopefully he's the first of many. Why'd I try and chip that? I'm stupid. But yeah, Mourinho's signings have all been midfielders and strikers, or like attacking players when United do need at least one centre-back, maybe potentially another one as well, plus a right-back and a left-back, because even though I do like Valencia, I think Young's not bad as a left-back. Not great, but not bad. Not United, like, not winning Premier League quality, but he's good enough. United need backups, and if Luke Shaw fell out with Mourinho like everyone thinks, you need a new left-back, and there's no backup right-back now. With Blind gone, and also Darmian pretty much going. I'm not going to concede this, Anna. I'm going to concede. I'm going to concede. Nerman, good save. But yeah, I agree. Mourinho was terrible for Chelsea. I mean, he's a good winner, but he's not a good long-term manager. He's a person you bring into your club. You tell him you're not going to make any. You can make like a few signings, and that's it. But when it comes to the future of the club, you're not in charge, and you have to play, you know, a certain amount of youth players. That'll be good for him. Guilherme, what's up, dude? Oi, beleza. I don't understand that. I'm sorry. But yeah, United do need a solid back line, and they haven't got one at the moment. That's probably why they lost the league last season, conceded too many stupid goals. You got a good keeper in De Gea. Yes, he had a poor tournament, but to be honest, Spain themselves had a poor tournament. Just passed it around well too much and didn't do anything with the ball. And I mean, they did nothing. How Spain didn't finish a few games 0-0, I don't know. Diego Costa, brilliant player, one that I miss at Chelsea. Didn't think I would miss him as much as I did. When he left, I was like, yeah, it makes sense. You know, he's a bit of a dirty player, he's a liability, but I would love him back at Chelsea. But staying a person who's going to play well, Alex Gilby misses it severe with a save. Is it going to go in? No. Yeah. United do need to bring in a world-class centre-back. They've got Bailly, who's not bad. And they've also got Lindelof, who had one bad game, but other than that, he didn't do too bad, Lindelof, to be fair to him. He's actually not a terrible defender. So if he gets given a chance, he'll be alright, but you do need another centre-back. I think for most clubs, if not all, especially when you play 2 at the back, you need 3 centre-backs. Gavin Massey almost scored a brilliant goal, and this keeper makes a save. Arctic says, in Liverpool is where Vids might go. He would have... Oh yeah, Vida might go to Liverpool. He had a chemistry with Lovren, but won't get player time because of Van Dijk. True, but I think if Vida goes to Liverpool, I think he might replace Lovren, because Lovren was just terrible. He's just a bad player. He's not good. And for some reason, he's always in good teams. He got this season, when you think about it, Dejan Lovren, no, the Lovren we all know, who's not the best defender in the world, probably good enough for mid-Premier League to lower Premier League, was in a Champions League final and a World Cup final. Dejan Lovren was in those 2 finals. Lovren. Just says a lot. Just says a lot. That's all I'm saying. Hello, Lee. Lee Benham. Lee. I'm going to call you Lee. Why do I keep calling people by their first names? Sorry, by their full names. I'll call you by your first names only, unless you want me to call you something else. The fuck? What happened? What just happened? That was a brilliant header. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It came from that passenger player from Villarreal where they didn't concede, like they just kept passing it brilliantly, but that is just outstanding. How do you... Eric Dyer will be good for Man U? Yeah, I can see that. But, again, do you replace Matic? I think United have a good midfield at the moment, if they play people in the right position. And when I said there, if Mourinho plays people in the right position, because you've got Matic, who's a central midfielder, a brilliant CDM. Again, Chelsea kind of missed him last season. Didn't really replace him. Hopefully Loftus-Cheek can be that guy. It's a foul ref. You've got to... Yeah, I do that. It's a foul. Yeah, shocking. But, yeah, United have the right players. They've got... Matic is a CDM. They've got Fred now, who can play alongside him as a Kante-like player, but with a bit better passing, maybe not as good defensively. And you can play Pogba as an attacking midfielder. Maybe play Lingard out on the left. Maybe play Rashford out on the right, and you don't need Sanchez. It was a waste of money. Yeah, he's a good player, but he's old and... He will try. He'll give you a lot of effort. Maybe play Sanchez instead of Rashford. Maybe Rashford and Lingard rotate on the left. Lukaku up front as your big man. They've got potential, United, and I hate saying that. I actually hate this game. Eric Dyer is a centre-back. Ooh, Eric Dyer as a centre-back might be alright. Van Dijk, Kyle Lovren in the Champions League final. No doubt about it, dude. No doubt about it. Who's my keeper? My keeper is, at the moment, I've got 2 keepers at the club who I rotate between. The first one is Cameron Harris, a youth player who I've had since, I think, the first season. And the second one is Nurminen, who's playing this match. Also a youth keeper. I believe I got him this season, actually. So, they're both promising. I think Harris has reached his potential, 81 rated, and Nurminen is 71 rated. Sorry, I've not really looked at chat for the last couple of seconds because I'm trying to... I don't know, I'm trying to sort this out because I'm kind of annoyed I'm losing this match. I don't deserve to be. How did he get away from that? How did Book not cover that guy? Nurminen, yours. I'm just going to read some questions. So do I play footy? If I do, what's my number? Well, I used to play football when I was younger. Not in any professional way, but I do play 5-a-side football every so often. Don't really have a number. Oh, Vidal Pereira, just brilliant. But if I did have a number, I'll probably be number 31. The only reason I'll be 31 is my favourite number, born on the 31st of March, so it's my, number 31 will be my number. Position-wise, I used to play as a left-back when I was younger. And I was not the greatest left back. I was okay defensively. I had a bit of a left foot on me. Could score not really free kicks, but more just long shots. Got to go a bit of power on them. I wasn't the tallest. Still ain't the tallest. I'm like 6 foot. But back then I was like 5'9" or some stuff. So compared to left backs nowadays, I was kind of like Leighton Baines, but not as quick, if that makes sense. If you don't know who Leighton Baines is, he's a guy who scored one of Everton's 22 goals in that pre-season match. If you haven't seen that, by the way, Everton won a pre-season match against an Austrian 5th division side, 22-0. It wasn't a match, it was humiliation. Like this Sevilla guy is humiliating my strikers by pulling off some brilliant saves. Why is the game still going on? 1-1 draw against Villarreal, I'll take it. I saying that, yeah, I'm asking you guys, what if you play football, you guys, what is your position? Where do you guys play? Well, if you guys do actually play footy or play footy when you were younger, what's your position? What kind of player are you? Because for me, it was left back when I was younger. Like when I said younger, I was like when I was like 12, 13. But as I got older, I started becoming more of a midfielder, like a left winger, and then I'm a striker. Not the best at finishing. I'm kind of like a Giroud kind of style striker. I'll score a few good goals every so often, but I'm more there as the target man who can hold people up. I need to work on my finishing, to be honest. But that is, yeah, so there we go. What country am I from? I am a Englishman. I don't know why I took a long time to answer that. I'm English. Are you Karam? Karam? What's Karam? I have no idea what Karam means. Sorry about that, but I don't know. Through the Champions League, by the way, I'll show you very quickly as well the Champions League group stages. Let's see you made it through. And Zebras, there you go, mate. A lot of good news for you there. West Ham, top of the league. 31 points. And they're actually 4 clear of me and Chelsea currently. So, there you go, Zebras. There you go. So, Zebras plays as a left mid/left winger and was number 6. Fair play, mate. Fair play. They were semi-pro. Ah, it don't matter, dude. Does not matter. Oh, not me. Sorry, Hectic. I'm reading things out of order. England qualified, yeah. Can play anywhere on the right or in goal. So Jean, good that you can play on the right hand side. Right hand side is for me, I think, difficult. Who we got, by the way? I got Real Madrid in the round of 16. I come top of the group and get Real Madrid. If I come second, I would have got Barcelona, to be fair. Wow, that is well unfair. Our group got drawn against Barcelona and Real Madrid. How annoying and unfair is that? That is ridiculous, mate. Christian Benile was a right back, right winger, number 22. I think I've gone through all that. But yeah, here are the Champions League group stages anyway, just in case you care. I'll go through all the draw in a second. We got Bayern, Napoli going through, Shakhtar out, Celtic as well, but no one cares. Barcelona absolutely dominated their group. 16 points in the end, and Lyon just got through. Atletico and Roma through, expect that. Moscow and Basel out. We got 14 points, PSG got 11. We didn't lose a game in our group, which is good. Villarreal got 5, Spartak Moscow got 3 points and conceded 18. 7 of those were against us. In one match. Juventus, Wolfsburg through, Standard Liège and Brugge out. Galatasaray, Man United, yeah, easy made it through. Schalke, PSV out. Spurs and Monaco through, Porto out. Chelsea, Real Madrid through. So I would have got Chelsea. Well, sorry, I wouldn't have got Chelsea. I would have got Barca, but if Chelsea come second in their group, I would have got them instead. That is well unfair. We get Chelsea, we got Real Madrid. Bayern, Napoli, Shakhtar. I've gone through that. He plays in... Also, I'm a god at keeper. Good. Bedford Titans. No, what's his name? Zebras are out for the season with an ACL. Dude, not good. ACL is a terrible injury. I've never actually had a proper injury in football. I've injured myself doing normal stuff, but not football. So I'm actually kind of lucky. I've had a few tweaks and strains, but nothing more than like 2 weeks. Very fortunate. Now, Champions League, we've got Bayern and Monaco against each other. Spurs, Wolfsburg, Juventus, Lyon, Chelsea, Napoli. We got Real Madrid. Barca got PSG. Galatasaray got Roma. Atletico got Man U. So I think the biggest games there. Us versus Real Madrid. Barca versus PSG is going to be massive. And for the other side of the draw, they kind of got easy ones. No offence to the teams they're against, obviously, but Bayern getting Monaco's pretty easy for Bayern. Juventus getting Wolfsburg, you expect Juventus to get through, although Wolfsburg are good in this career mode. Juve got Lyon. You expect Juventus to go through, and I don't want to play them, so I'm kind of happy. Chelsea got Napoli. You expect Chelsea to go through, and this side you don't know. You can't predict them. Wigan, Real Madrid, we're good. Real Madrid are good. Barca, PSG, you don't know who's going to win. Galatasaray, Roma, anybody can win. And Atletico, Man U, very close. 4 months left, dude. 4 months. Torn hamstring, worst injury. That's also a terrible injury, Christian. Arctic got something to do with my ligament and was out for 7 months. Dude, that could have been an ACL. Yeah, Gene, yeah. Remember, Will Grigg got 2 hat-tricks against Charlie. That was quite entertaining to actually just witness that in some essence. That was kind of awesome to notice. But yeah, I want to show you very quickly as well Ronaldo's rating. CR7. Also, guys, if you are watching, if you got any transfer suggestions, let me know. Oh, speaking of transfers, also DB is not leaving because he's a bit of an arse. But if you want to know my transfer state at the moment, there it is. I've got no money left, and I've got not much money in the wages, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I am selling a few players off. So I might have a bit of money, like maybe 6 million if I'm lucky. So if you have any transfer suggestions, let me know, and I'll try and sign them. And in terms of Ronaldo's rating, we've got Higuain out of contract. Oh, he's at Swansea now, Higuain, just in case you was wondering. He might be retiring pretty soon. Ronaldo is actually 81 overall. He's, pace-wise, lost all of it. Still relatively strong, reactions are pretty good, composure's good. I mean, all his stats are still absolutely ridiculous, but he has just lost his pace and why he's gone down. Will Grigg is indeed on fire, Zebras, we all know it. Will Grigg's the man. Will Grigg is the man. Although he's terrible in the Championship for Wigan, so that's a bit of a shame. But I've actually played 3 games already, by the way, people. Lost 1, drew 1, and won 1. It's not been too bad. So checking the calendar right now, we've got 4 games left in this month. I'll try and get them all done if I can. I'm definitely going to play... Oh, Gene, dude. Nice one. Okay, Zebras, I'll try and sign him, but I'll be a bit cautious when I'm pronouncing his name, just in case. I'll try and sign Negro. Anyway, Gene was in Wigan a few days ago and he saw Jacobs and Grigg. I know that on Friday, just gone, why the hell, I suppose I'll play in black. Can they not play any different? Wow, the kit clash is unreal. I hate Southampton. They can play in their main kit. Yeah, but I do, Wigan, some players from Wigan were actually at the no, they were they at DW Sports Fitness, like the if you don't know, some Wigan players are at a local shop, like a clothes store. It's like a very discount version of Sports Direct. It's actually better than that. It's like a discount version of the Nike store, and they were there signing autographs and all that stuff, and just speaking to fans. I think my dad went, and apparently Gene went as well. So fair play for meeting him, dude. Did you get an autograph? Did you get a picture? If you did, then well done, mate. You might have a picture of some former good players, because there's one player for Wigan. If you don't know who he is, I'm ashamed of you. The man is known as Superman. It's Dan Burn. Now, if you don't know who Dan Burn is, and you haven't seen him play football, you are missing out on what can only be described as a legend. He's a centre-back who is 6'6". How is that a foul? Seriously, how is that a foul? I got the ball. Referee's going to screw us today. Well, no, Dan Burn, 6'6", centre-back. Absolute beast of a player. He can defend like a god. He runs forward at times and plays as like the second striker because he's just that good. Why'd I pass it to Isaac? Ref? Okay, now this is a bit dodgy, because you've seen the free kick they got where they, well, I did nothing. Isaac's running through pretty much on goal, gets taken out, referee gives nothing for it. Why is it passing there and not to Chaplin? I don't know. But referee at the moment's having a shocking match, and I've got a feeling I'm going to lose this match. If decisions go against you in the first like 5-10 minutes, you know you're going to have a bad time. Especially when it's a team like Southampton, who I've hated playing against recently. Where you going? Redmond. You arsehole. Question for you guys as well, considering transfers, and also for the new guys. Oh wow, really? World Pros put it wide. Question for you guys regarding transfers and potentially the World Cup as well for the new people here. Where do you think all the relegated Premier League players will go? We've already seen Shaqiri join Liverpool, and now we've seen Ben Foster, great player he is, who I actually hate at the moment, join Watford. Where do you think the other relegated players will go? And do you think any players will join big teams? I think Shaqiri is so far the biggest signing, I think, for a big team from a team relegated. Oh, really, Sportiello? How is that their ball? How is that their ball? I'm getting screwed this match. I'm really getting screwed this match. Shocking, man. Shocking. Yeah, where do you think people will go from relegated sides? And do you think that the World Cup, do you think it was a good World Cup? Do you think it was overrated, underrated? Oh yeah, Fabianski went to West Ham as well. Forgot about that. Fabianski, good signing for West Ham, I suppose. But again, you got, I suppose Joe Hart's come back to Man City, so it makes sense. What a save by Sportiello though. Absolutely fantastic save there. Oh, I couldn't get the header. Back in the box, Van Bergen back stick. Oh, Thomas got there. Thomas Partey. Alfie Mawson is a good centre back. So if West Ham could get him, that'd be a good signing. Obviously from Swansea, Chaplin. How have I not scored a goal? How have I not scored a goal in this match? It is absolutely beyond me. It is shocking how we haven't scored a goal yet. Ibe as well. Romeu does even better. In West Ham, if they sign Alfie Mawson, I think that'd be a good signing for them. Especially because he'll have a bit of chemistry with Fabianski. Sportiello does well, straight at him though. Jordan Ibe, well gathered. Lost his cheek, Van Bergen. Why did you not pass to Chaplin? Why is the passing so stupid in this game? Isaac, terrible pass to Chaplin, should have really shot first time. How did Chaplin not get that one? Not doing well. Well, I'm doing well, just not getting the goals I deserve. Them shots have already been fantastic, and them saves have been great. Tadic getting murked by Jack Byrne. How did Jack Byrne not win that? Twice? 3 times? What a save by Harris. What a save by Harris. Christian's asked me to sign Carlos Elenia, great potential. Munir, also great player. Swansea want 20+ million for him though. Ooh. Yeah, I might try and sign Carlos Elenia. Might be a good backup left midfielder. But I've got Jordan Ibe, but he's more of a right. So yeah, maybe I'll go for him. Munir, I'll try and go for him as well. I actually don't mind him as a player. Yeah, but Swansea wanting 20 million for Mawson, I could understand. Oh, this game just takes the fucking piss. Oh my, fuck this game. Seriously, you've seen all the shots I've had and all the chances I've had. They scored this. A cross comes in, it gets shot, deflects straight into the path of the striker. It's not. It's not fun. It's not fun, this game. It's actually quite annoying how unlucky I've been. I'm not sure if FIFA's had an update recently, I've missed it, but it's given like the opposition's gone 10 times better in terms of flukiness and luck. And the referee about to not give a decision would actually give it this time. Shocking refereeing so far though. My god, that thing's just literally in the way. Clerk Salter not going to shoot with him. I'm going to pass it off. Chaplin to Van Bergen. Why would you cross that to the guy who's offside? I'm trying to get back in, but he couldn't. Moses. Chaplin, why is he trying to back heel? He got fouled then. He didn't win the ball, the other guy, and the referee's not give it again. I hate referees in this game. I absolutely hate them. They're shocking. Offside. I suppose Swansea wanting 20+ million for, say, Mawson makes sense because he is one of the better players. So for them to lose him would be a massive kick in the balls. How is Yoshida still playing and good? He's crap. Ugh. But yeah, it'd be very disappointing for Swansea if they did lose Mawson. So 20+ million makes a bit of sense. But they didn't really mind losing Fabianski, which makes not a lot of sense unless he had some kind of release clause in his contract. Maybe Mawson doesn't. Am I going to concede another goal for your stupidness? free kick, ref. Thank you. That's it. Who do you think? Well, who do you guys want to see your club sign as well? Whatever team you support, what kind of signings you want them to make, or if they've made enough signings already, what do you think of the signings? Do you think they've been good signings, bad signings, average signings? Who do you want to see your club sell? Why have I not scored? Why have I not scored this match? And yeah, that's pretty much that question. I just, seriously, what can I do? What else can I do to score a goal in this match? Other than obviously put the ball in the back of the net would be nice. Moses, I wouldn't react. Oh, shocking. Yeah, who do you want to see your club sign? Who do you want to see your club sell? What do you think of your club's transfer business so far? Do you think that some signings have been, well, ridiculous, like overpriced? Oh, seriously, what is wrong with this game? Fabianski left for 7.5 million. 7.5 million is not too bad for Fabianski. I think he's a great keeper. I think Arsenal kind of missed him when they sold him because they had no good backup keeper. Don't get me wrong, Czech I think is a brilliant keeper. He just won't shoot then, Chaplin. And that's a pass, it's not a pass back, it's a block, but shocking. So who do you think your club should sign? Who do you like them to sell? And all that good stuff. Van Bergen. I don't know why I didn't pass to Isaac first time around. Honestly, I've not scored a goal. How? I don't know. They've scored, I haven't. I've had so many shots on target, so many great chances. This game's just absolutely ridiculous and broken at times. Zebras wants West Ham have made great signings. Well, Zebras says West Ham have made good signings. I'd like to see Aaron Moy there, not only because he's Australian, but he's a great player. Oh yeah, I agree with that. He's a great player. Liverpool need a keeper. Butland would be good, it says Arctic Assassin, and I 100% agree with that signing. I've been saying that pretty much since last season, actually. Like the start of last season, I thought Liverpool need a new keeper, and Karius looked dodgy when he first started. But if they get rid of Mignolet, which I think they should do because he's not getting game time anymore and he's not that good of a keeper, then bringing in Butland, keeping Karius though, I don't think you can get rid of him. It was well too harsh on him. Yeah, he had a bad match, but he's not a terrible keeper. He started playing actually well before that game, so that's a penalty as well afterwards. They need to give him a chance. They need to give Karius a chance, but a good backup in Butland or a person he can fight for places with will be fantastic for them. So I agree, Butland to Liverpool will be a good signing. If you give me a second, Zebras, I'll read your comment in a second. Wait for this attack to be over until I get the ball back. I'm actually by Lamina. He's a transfer target of mine in this game. Right, Jack Byrne, Ibe, come on, make a run, Ibe, make the run, make the run. There you go. Isaac, why did you stop your run? Oh, just, I'm so close to breaking something at the moment. So unlucky this match. Zebras, Kiate, Antonio, Reed, and Carroll to be sold from West Ham. I can understand that. I can massively understand that. I'm not going to bring off any of my attackers are playing well. Do I need to make a sub then? Not really. Yeah, I can understand selling Kiate, not as good. Obiang, as long as you keep Kiate or Obiang, one of them goes, other one stays, you're alright. Winston Reed, yes, he needs to go. He's just too old and he's not the best defender anymore. Antonio, I think, isn't bad. He just had a bit of injuries, but I can understand you wanting to sell him. And Carroll, yeah, Andy Carroll is just, he's not a footballer really anymore. He's one of them players that if he joins a championship side, he'll be fantastic. But I don't think he's Premier League, he's good, but he's just the injuries. Injuries have ruined his season, or his career even. Same with Sturridge. Sturridge shouldn't be at a Premier League club anymore, I don't think, in my eyes. He either needs to go abroad, maybe America, China, and then I think if he does that, he'll be alright. But he's just not good enough for the Premier League anymore. Injuries have hampered his career. He's got to just cut your loss at some point and just try and get football again. If you go back to the Championship and play for a couple of seasons, you might do even better. And you might catch the attention of some lower Premier League clubs. And they might revive your career. But you've got to give him a chance. Isaac on the ball at the moment. Having a bit of a good run. But he's a guy I want in the box. would have been fantastic if Chaplin scored that, but again, it would have been unrealistic. Andy Carroll is a living meme. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. He's not a walking meme, though, because he can barely walk at the moment. He's always freaking injured. Chaplin, oh, really? Can I? I'm actually not going to score. This is so fixed. I want to see my stats at the end of this match and just see how unlucky I've been and how much I've been fucked over. It's ridiculous, dude. Not a foul, ref. Thank you very much. Right, come on. What the? Why was the? Oh, Van Bergen was just in the way then. Lost his cheek. Well done, mate. Right. Come on, Van Bergen making that run. Oh, come on, we've got to score from this chance here. Just got to play it properly. It's a cross goal. How I picked out the one Southampton player. How is Loftus-Cheek not going to get that? Moses is going to get it afterwards though. Come on. How is it just... They keep winning the ball back in... Really, Van Bergen? Really? Tripping yourself up like that? You absolute broken game. Really enforced him to stop running against Olamola, whatever his flipping name is. If they scored that, that would have given up. The Lord Bentner is a meme, so he's definitely a meme. Carroll broke his hand after trying to get back in his hotel room after a night out in the club. He's literally made out of glass. He's just... No, I don't get him. I don't understand how he just doesn't fall apart from just walking or breathing. Connor Chaplin. Straight at the keeper. Isaac should win that header, and it's straight down. I should have passed it. I actually give up this game at the moment. I really have. I can't do anything about anything. I'm getting screwed by the game. What can I do? I didn't even realise they brought off the striker in Olamola. I've just seen it on the stream replay. How did he get that? What? Why the hell would he not pass to Van Bergen there? Seriously, how much does this game want West Ham, well, Southampton to score another goal here? Answer is massively. I'm sick of this game at the moment. Just the passing's not right. Everything's like just stupid. Why are you patting that behind? Why is he doing that? Sorry, ultra attacking, got no to lose. Jordan Ibe, come on. How is this ultra attacking? Right, Candero Nacho, come on, mate. Chaplin was with you, then he kind of ran off a bit. Oh, seriously? Seriously? Fuck this game. Oh, man, again, if you're getting odd by swearing, then you're not going to enjoy this last 5 minutes of this match. It's going to get 10 times worse. Just ridiculous how this game is just so broken. And how is Moses not run? Really? Mahrez playing for Southampton. Apparently I fouled him there. Here comes the time wasting. And then I get a bit of a lucky bounce and my guy just doesn't react in time because the game's like, no, he's not going to react. He's not playing. And again, really? Right, come on. Jordan Ibe has got plenty of pace about him, but he's getting caught. Look how easy he's getting caught here. This game. Oh man, this is so broken. See, some YouTubers will actually play this game and reset it if they're doing like a live recording. Sorry, if they're doing a recording, they will just reset that game and try again. But for me, I just want to look at that. They did not have that many chances. Like, oh, it's jog on. I'm going to do one more game. I'm going to call it a stream because I'm just annoyed now. I'm tempted to call it a stream now, but I'll do one more match. I'll call it. It's just ridiculous how I've not won that match. How have they got a win from that? This game was just so broken at times. I'm slipping further behind now. My title challenge is suffering a lot since I started streaming. Really has. I had a really good start to the season. I won 6, drew 6, lost none, and I've played like, what, 8 games on stream, whatever it is now, and I've like lost 3. Just absolutely shocking. Actually, I'd love to see where I am in the table right now, if I can get there, but no, the game's being stupid. Shocking, man. Yeah, 6-6-0 it was, so I played 3 Premier League games on stream, won 1, lost 2. Just ridiculous. How, like, I don't know. I don't get this game at times. It's very broken, FIFA, in the way things work. But nothing more ridiculous than that. Southampton didn't deserve anything that much, yet they got everything. You're back, Lee. What's up, dude? You've missed the biggest bit of scripting you've ever seen. Just got beat by Southampton. You can watch it on the replay if you want, dude. It is absolutely shocking how we didn't win that match. I had like 6 or 7 great chances. Keeper made loads of good saves, and I hit the post at the end. It's just ridiculous. FIFA is massively broken at the moment. I'm kind of not enjoying it as much as I used to. I've got a risk of losing 2 players, Gilbert and Lang, I know, but I can't afford their contracts. Because that's another thing broken about this match, or this game. The contracts are ridiculous. It asks for well too much money. Oh, wait a minute. I want to put some people on the transfer list that people mentioned. So the first one was Munir, was it? Munir. It's the right winger, isn't it? This guy. We'll scout him. And the other one was Carlos Alenia. Carlos. I can't see him. Oh, there he is. Carlos Alenia. Central midfielder. £10,500 a week playing for Barcelona. I've got people like Callum Lang, who's 68 overall, asking for like 30 grand a week. Broken. But I'll scout those 2. If I have enough money, I'll try and make a deal for him. I might do some swap deals. But now we're playing at Swansea, who are by far the greatest team in this current Premier League because of the people they've bought. It's actually amazing. I think one of the biggest reasons we're not doing so well is because we've lost Calvert-Lewin, Gomez, and Salvador to injuries. Don't get me wrong, Ibe is a fantastic player, now 80 overall. It's not the same though. What's up, Furkan Esbolga? Again, if I pronounce your name wrong, I do apologise, but I don't call you Esbolga. Well, actually, no, it's up to you. You can choose, dude. You can choose what I call you. Do I call you Furkan? Do I call you Esbolga? Do I call you Fe? Do I call you Bogga? Do I call you Essie? Do I call you... I'm not going to call you Furky, because that sounds weird. Unless you like that, it's up to you. But yeah, if I do pronounce your name and I get it wrong, let me know, but also let me know what you want me to call you. Because I understand that people don't like the first names or the second names. Personally, going through high school, I didn't like my first name. And I'm not a big fan of it nowadays. I do like my nickname, but as you get older, people call you by your first name a lot more. That's a foul, ref. Are they still playing? Yeah, I don't get it. Swansea have bought a lot of good players, yet are playing people like Norton, Kenji Gore, and Bonnie. They've got Gonzalo Higuain at the club, and they are playing Bonnie. It is stupid. I mean, Henderson's in there and playing, fair enough, that's a good signing for them. But why not, if you're going to sign the great player that is Gonzalo Higuain, at least play him. You're from Australia, Lee. Nice one. You and Zebras are both Australians. You can maybe have some conversations about Australian stuff. Potentially. Right. So people are watching, this is my last game. Oh wow, how the hell did I not do better there? My aim is probably, when I do streams for FIFA, if I do more than 5 games it gets a bit boring, so I'll try and do at least 5 games an episode. That way I can get through things relatively quick. Pretty sure he's offside, Van Bergen. Nope. Oh, and Isaac glances it wide. Yeah, so if you're watching, this is the last match. People who've been watching all the way through, by the way, fair play to you guys. I've actually had a lot of viewers this stream and a lot of different ones, so thank you very much. Once again, if you don't know who Zebras is, I believe he has a YouTube channel, and you should check it out. Man, he's a great supporter of me since I've been doing FIFA content, so check him out. And he's Australian, I think he's 16 years old, if I remember correctly. If I don't remember correctly, then he's 50. And he's actually, I don't know. I can't think of anything Zebras. I'm trying to promote your channel and doing a shocking job. But yeah, check out Zebras. Probably click on his name. It'll take you to his channel. I think he does FIFA content as well. I've actually not checked out his videos in a while now. That's mainly me being, I won't say lazy, but just stupid. But yeah, check out Zebras. He's a YouTuber as well. You've got to support other YouTubers. And if he watches my content, he must like or do similar stuff to me, I believe. So yeah, check him out. The dude who watches all my stuff and comments a lot. So he's a great guy. Who knows? Maybe me and Zebras in the future can do some videos together. I don't know. It all depends on my schedule. Well, we're both from like different sides of the world, so if he wants to and we have a time to do it, maybe we can do something, but who knows? Maybe some matches against each other. Who knows? Who knows? But I guarantee I'm going to lose this match, people. Just from the start, I've had a couple of shots, nothing major coming off. Maybe it's because I'm not focusing on gameplay as much. That's why I'm not doing so good. Maybe this... I'm actually going to focus on gameplay this episode. I'll still answer comments. Get out my way! Jesus, man. I think I'm going to focus on the gameplay more than run out with Cameron Harris, my goalkeeper. Intelligence is not my forte. Well, it might work though for us, because Jordan Ibe... How have I not scored? How have I not scored? Do I have Instagram? No. I was in a generation... another bit of story time with Baxter. I was in a generation that kind of missed all that stuff. Like when I was in high school and I was in high school. Wow, from like between the ages of like 10 and 16 and all that stuff. We were just into like Facebook and Twitter. That was our thing. We just like when I went to college, it was like Instagram and all that stuff was just like properly starting to go on. I just kind of didn't care about it, so I kind of didn't get onto that Instagram and all that stuff bandwagon. I do have a Twitter, you can find that, it's somewhere, and I do have Snapchat, I believe, although I don't really use it that much. I hate this game. 3 viewers, wow, dude, viewers went. Ugh, just annoying how I'm not winning this match. Very frustrated, but I've got a few minutes left of this match, but damn dude, how have I not done better than this? Actually annoying how unfortunate I've been. How I didn't score that either, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't pass the Chaplin. Would have made sense. Would have made a load of sense. Clark Salter. Wow, how have you passed it there? Thank you, Loftus-Cheek. We actually beat Swansea at the start of the season relatively easily. Did lose against them last season in the FA Cup final. We played against them in the Community Shield at the start of the season and did really well. Isaac, you're waiting for it. You're getting it. 1-0 up. Get in there. Right, push on from here. End the stream on a high, people. End the stream on a high. Let's get ourselves a massive win. And just feel good about ourselves. To end the stream off. Get that Southampton game out of our minds. Get a 3 or 4-0 win. That'd be fantastic. Try not to concede a goal would be even better, but that's FIFA. It's harder. Well, easier said than done, sorry. Bit lucky, bit fortunate. Where's my team? Like, my team just does not gather around till the last second. I think there was Chaplin's got the ball. Into Jordan Ibe. Oh, just wide of the post. Just wide of the post. 1-0, come on. More goals. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Again, if the stream for some... I'm just saying this in general, but if the stream at any point goes a bit bad for you guys, just refresh it and it should be alright. Seems alright on my end, but yeah, I don't know about all that. If they're going to score their first proper chance, I can see it coming. Acosta defended well. He didn't pass for some reason, he just kind of ran it out. So I'll be streaming tomorrow. Probably not FIFA though, so some guys might not like it. Some people might like it more. I'll be streaming potentially. You gotta go, dude, no problem. The stream's ending soon anyway, so don't worry about it. Thanks for staying. My channel's amazing, dude. Thank you very much. But yeah, Lee, thank you very much for tuning in and watching. Yeah, the stream is coming to an end pretty soon, so no problems there. And just thank you for watching anyway. hopefully you won't miss much. Oh, Pau Lopez, good save. Right, we've got 45 minutes of this game potentially remaining, and whatever's left of this first half to get ourselves a goal. Well, another few goals hopefully. Van Bergen. Penalty surely? There's got to be a penalty in there somewhere. Have I been screwed over this much in this match? It is shocking, absolutely shocking. Just getting screwed over a bit at the moment. I probably need to get better a bit of FIFA. I might play some offline, well, I might play a bit more offline pretty soon with a different career mode. Just to get back used to the game again. Because before this I haven't played FIFA properly for about 2 months. So yeah, that was a bit stupid. But yeah, in terms of streaming, I'll be streaming hopefully tomorrow at about the same time. Like I said, not FIFA, be a different game. And I'll also be streaming... I just hate this game. That's their first chance and it's come from a Boubacar scoring a header like that from kickoff. Fuck off. Just seriously? Fuck off. God, this game is shit. I hate FIFA so much at times. It's just ridiculous how broken it is. And scripted. Mainly scripted. Because they can do like, them tackles, yeah, fair enough, you got the ball. But before that, like, the last minutes of the last half, should have got a penalty, didn't get given. Chances, left, right and centre, saved by their keeper making outstanding saves. Our keeper don't do that. I know I've got the sliders on, it makes it harder. But it shouldn't be this stupid. I'm not going to turn the sliders down either. Oh man, really? Ever since Lee's gone, we've gone worse. Conceding goals left, right and centre now. It's actually annoying the piss out of me. 2 chances, 2 goals. And I couldn't do anything about them. Just block shots falling to the fucking players or a header from outside the box. This game, man, this game. Right, Chaplin, got Isaac not really with him. And there he is. 2-2. Come on, let's get a big game on our hands. Get the ball, get the ball. You didn't get the ball. Come on. Few minutes left of the match. We've got to salvage some stuff here. I don't know how the hell we were like... How are we 2-2? This game should be 2-0 to us. At least. But for some reason it's 2-2 because the game felt sorry for Spurs, basically, for Swansea. And give them 2 goals from 2 ridiculous chances. A header from outside the box. And yes, a header from outside the box. And also that Boubacar tapping nonsense. And Bergen cutting inside, shot blocked somewhere by Fernandes. Come on, let's get things going a bit quicker, whip a ball in. Isaac flick it on. Oh, what was that flick on? That was a shot more than anything, mate. I told you to pass it. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Right, win the header. No. Right, Burn. Chaplin, right. Van Bergen. Back to Isaac. Good touch, good shot. Blocked. Fall to Van Bergen. Oh, really, Pau Lopez? Really? Saved it onto the post or the bar? No, you can't do that, mate. That's just unrealistic and stupid. Loftus Cheek. Bit of help would be appreciated. Isaac. Wide. You see, like, why I get annoyed at FIFA sometimes, though? Because how we haven't got that goal, well, back in front, shall I say, is ridiculous. Because you saw that shot from Van Bergen. How I didn't go in, I don't know. Chaplin wins it back though brilliantly. Maybe Van Bergen can get an assist for Isaac. Cyprian makes a good tackle. Isaac whips it in. Oh, no, he doesn't. Come on, whip it in. Chance this time around. Isaac, nope. Fernandes somehow got there and killed my player doing it. Acosta, what are you doing, mate? Boubacar gets tackled by Loftus Cheek very well. Van Bergen and Chaplin linking up well. Come on, Van Bergen. Cut inside. Play it across. Ives there. 3-2. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, back in front. We were 1-0 up, then we went 2-1 down. Now we're 3-2 up again. Let's keep this gravy train rolling, people. Come on. 6.5 minutes. Get in there. Beautiful. Right, we're not going to let these guys get back into this match. I'm going to hopefully defend somewhat good. And I'm saying that, and we're not. How did Loftus-Cheek not get his foot on that? Seriously? What am I meant to do? 3-3. Oh, I'm skipping through a lot of stuff at the moment because this is ridiculous. Every shot they're having is going in. My keeper's not made a save in like... I don't think since the start of the match he's made a save. Yeah, their keeper's made like 6 or 7 great saves. In. That's a foul on Jordan. Really, ref? That's not a foul apparently. Alright, fair enough. Whatever you say. And Bergen missing his pass to Chaplin. You know, it's an easy pass. Jordan Lukaku's still got that. Alright, whatever. Moses not marking properly. Forcing Mensah back to keeper. Right, come on. Jordan Ibe, run, Forrest, run. Pass and move of Chaplin. Chaplin also pass and move. Back to him from Isaac. Good first touch, he could be in. Chaplin straight at the keeper and then it's a pass back. And we get nothing for it. If I draw this match I'll be annoyed, never mind lose it, but... we might lose at this point because the way the game's going. If we miss a chance they score those because the game's so ridiculous and broken. What is he doing there? Moses, win that header please mate. Back to the keeper. Play it back to Moses. That was to Moses apparently. It was Loftus-Cheek he gave it to, so that's annoying. Why are you not running for the ball, Chaplin? Really? What is this? Like, I'm sure I've turned some setting on that makes me like them play like gods. I found the hidden setting people. Let's get Candera on. He's not a bad player to bring off the bench. We've got a few minutes left to salvage 3 points in this match because we've deserved it. Just not been given the luck, and they've had all the luck. Alright, come on. Isaac, you slow the game down well too much, mate. That's a foul, innit? Nope, the referee's not give it. Costa, come on. Who is it? Who's... Fuck off. You're not catching him like that. Right, Chaplin. Cross goal. Off the... really off the post again. Moses. We've got Isaac running out the box now. Not going to make it to anybody though. Should win that header. Nope, we've lost the header. And Bolland's on it now. Forcing Mensah doesn't get him. Won't let me change to Loftus-Cheek in time. If they scored that, I would have smashed my controller. But there we go, we draw 3-3. This game is actually beyond belief in how scripted it is. Seriously, hitting the post at the end again, last 2 matches. Shocking, man. 9, again, just all these shots, all these chances, they're getting the massive look. It's just stupid. And the cross is not going where they should do. Did West Ham play? I don't think they did. Anyway, people, this is where the stream is going to come to an end anyway, because I'm just too annoyed really to keep on playing. I've actually been shafted this episode. I'm actually going to go back through the results so far. We lost against Chelsea 2-1. We didn't deserve to. We beat Derby 4-1. That was a good win. Drew against Villarreal 1-1. Lost against Southampton 1-0. Then drew against Swansea 3-3. We've got 2 games left in December. One on Christmas. One on the 27th. But yeah, I'm going to end off by showing you the table. We are now in 3rd. Although Chelsea have a game in hand, as do Stoke, who can catch up. So yeah, we could go down to 4th. And look, United's goal difference is 3, but for some reason they're up there. Because I've drawn 7 matches, man. Game is beyond belief in how broken it actually is. West Ham are top 10 wins on how. 2 draws and 3 losses. The team's not that good, so I don't understand how they're doing that. Again, that is just this game for you. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much, Christian, for saying it's a great stream. It's been a good stream, actually. Quite a few viewers. You subscribe and do. Thank you very much for that, Christian. You're a legend, dude. And yeah, I'm just going to end off this stream by doing a bit of training. Thanking you guys for watching. So I hope you did enjoy. If you have subscribed, if you're new, I'm going to try and stream daily at about 10:30. Some weeks, other weeks, it'll be like 1:30, 2 o'clock-ish. And my streams will last between 1.5 hours to about 3 hours. My aim is 3 hours, but today, after being screwed by FIFA, I just don't want to. So yeah, hope you enjoyed watching. See you again next time for more. Wednesday will be the Wigan Career Mode. I'll stream that again. Tuesday, tomorrow will be just some random games. But yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.